Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Yeah. Blackjack. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY, Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tell a friend. Because like I said, we doing some real good stuff over here, Straight Game TV. And more importantly, if you're new to the channel and you would like to be one of the first people notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and hit that bell notification right below this video. I told you guys, for the people who've been following me, right? Truth cometh in the morning. I'm going to say it again. Truth cometh in the morning, right? Everything that I've shown you guys and everything that I've done involving Reggie Wright and John, Gullible John over there at Bomb First, has been strategic. Sometimes you have to act like you don't know something to find out the things that you actually need to know, right? And so for me, I could have took this the easy route and show you what I'm about to show you now and prove that Reggie Wright is a fraud, and his partner over there, Gullible John, is a supporter of a fraud and has now basically become culpable in the misleading of their subscribers over there on YouTube. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to get right into it. So yesterday, or no, day before yesterday, Reggie showed you a list or paperwork that he deemed legit. He's showing you that he owns Simon Says and so on and so forth. And, but the key thing is he admitted he never made any money off of it. He admitted he never made any claims in regards to it, right? And he also showed you a list. But let me get to this. The address on the paperwork does not match the address on the filing at this corporate thing right here. I'm going to point that out to you first. That doesn't match, right? That should be red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, Reggie's name is not down as the CEO, right? But on the paperwork he showed you, he was listed as president, right? And so with that being said, you have to understand what I'm about to show you, because this is where I fully dismantle Reggie Wright, John, Gullible John, and Bomb First as a channel, right? Because it's been so disingenuous and so disrespectful how they treat intelligent people when they just come to you and blatantly lie in your face. They have no respect for their subscribers. But I'm going to do it like this. So Reggie showed you this list. Look at the songs on this list, right? Reggie told you he owns Simon Says, this corporation right here, right? Remember that. Okay. The list right here, you see the list of songs. Okay. So now, remember I told you, but y'all believe Reggie because he came with this bogus paperwork from this bogus company that he set up trying to steal songs, right? Trying to misrepresent that he owns some kind of publishing to these songs without actually showing you a publishing contract. Music 101. Nothing gets done in the music business and is respected without a contract, duly signed by both parties. He did not show you that, right? Because he can't. And I'm going to show you why. Remember, I told you that this company right here with Teddy Riley and Suge's fiance, Tory Lynn Kelly, was the actual legit company, right? Now let's go back to Reggie's list one more time. Peep the list, because I'm going to show you the list one time. I'm not going to keep going back to it. Peep the list. If you want to see it, then you can just rewind the video and go back and look to see what I'm about to show you if the song is actually on the list. Now, remember, Big Suge Publishing, LLC, is the legit company. And there's going to be a distinguishing difference between what Reggie's told you and his company, because it would be labeled as such when I show you what I'm going to show you. So let's go back to Machiavelli. Machiavelli, right? Damn, Machiavelli, yeah. You know, some of y'all, that's y'all favorite album, right? Machiavelli. The Don Illuminati album, right? Who is Simon? If you remember, I told you that when Tupac got out of jail, Suge, Warner Brothers had gave Suge a $4 million publishing deal. Here's that information right here, right? Warner Brothers, right? Right. So now, ask Reggie, does he have a deal with Warner Brothers? Ask Reggie, did he ever get a deal with Warner Brothers for his Simon Says, his bogus Simon Says company? Nope. He told you he never collected any money. But what I'm about to show you right now, these songs are collecting money as I speak, right? So let's get into it. All y'all had to do was look up the Illuminati, the Don Illuminati album, the 7 Day Theory, and you look on back of the credits, right? But I'm going to give you that information right now because a lot of you guys have become, and not even your fault. You because you thought that Reggie was somebody who was there and all of this thing. Reggie was just a security guard, man. You know what I mean? Middleman liaison, like I said, who did what Suge told him to do. Better yet, he did what Simon said. Because Simon is Suge Knight. And I'm going to show you. Remember the publishing deal with Warner Brothers? Reggie ain't never got no publishing deal with no Warner Brothers, right? Let's go. The song, or should I say the title of the song that they call their channel, in which they stole from Tupac, right? And a lot of thievery going on. Bomb First, My Second Reply, featuring EDI. What up, Edie? And featuring Young Noble. What up, Noble? Written by Machiavelli, EDI, Young Noble, right? Who's the publisher? Joshua's Dream. Tupac named his publishing company after the young boy in Maryland who was suffering from cancer, who subsequently passed away. And Tupac named his publishing company Joshua's Dream. Well-known fact. What's the next publishing company, y'all? Read it for me. Big Simon Says Publishing, right? / Warner Brothers Music Corp. When you see the slash on there, that means that Big Simon Says has a publishing deal with Warner Brothers Music Corp. Who did I show you had the publishing deal? Suge, right? Right. The company that Reggie Wright set up is bogus. It's a fraud. It is a farce. And he has been misrepresenting the facts for some 11 years now on YouTube. Right? But if you don't know any better, right, you're going to believe him. Reggie was there. Reggie was around, you know, this, that, and the other. Reggie was failed security. Like I said, even Suge said it. You heard him say it. He pulled the security off of Tupac in Vegas, right? Suge told him to send 5 more security guards from 662, and Reggie sent nobody, right? Check it out. That's song number 1. But I want you to go back to Reggie's list. Do you see Bomb First on that list? It's not there. Why? Because that's a bogus company with just a list of song titles based on PA forms that have been filed with the Copyright Office in Washington, D.C., which also have Simon Says, but that's not the Simon Says that Reggie has. This is the real Simon Says. Big Simon Says, Big Suge. I have nothing against Suge Knight. Suge Knight handled his business as he thought he should, right? And everybody that did business, it is what it is from that perspective, right? Okay, so now let's go to song number 2. Song number 2 is Hail Mary, written by Machiavelli, Castro, Young Noble, Gaddafi, Tyrone Rice, Prince Ideal, Joe, Fatal. Published by who? Joshua Dream again. Songs are universal. BMI, Heard 'em Bad Music. And who's that next, y'all? Big Simon Says Publishing. Not Big Simon Says the Reggie Company / Warner Brothers. Reggie's never got a deal with Warner Brothers. For that / Warner Brothers to be on there, Warner Brothers has a interest in Simon Says Publishing. Reggie said he's never gotten paid. Well, he would have gotten paid if he owned Simon Says, right? Because Warner Brothers gave Suge $4 million. Y'all have been hoodwinked. Y'all have been led astray. And you've been flat out misled and lied to. And it's sad. Because you got to ask yourself, what kind of man would treat his subscribers so cold with these lies? You understand what I'm saying? Ask yourself, go back to the list. Is Hail Mary on that list that Reggie showed you? Nope. We're going to go to the next one, to the next song. On Machiavelli, song number 3, Toss It Up. Written by Machiavelli, Aaron Hall, Danny Boy. What up, Danny Boy? Dimitri Ship, Reggie Moore, KC and JoJo Haley, right? Published by Tupac's Joshua Dream Songs and Universal. Once again, we come across who? Big Simon Says Publishing / WB Music Corp, right? ASCAP. I'm a member of ASCAP. This is how I know this information. ASCAP stands for American Society for Composers, Authors, and Publishers, in which I am, right? Okay. Now, Danny Boy know what I'm talking about. Danny Boy know Reggie lying. You know what I mean? Because Danny Boy actually is on Toss It Up. So, you know, Danny Boy was aware of this information and so on and so forth. But I don't think he's ever been asked, you know, the questions in regards to this. You know what I'm saying? So once again, is Toss It Up on that list? No. Why? Because Reggie set up a bogus company trying to once again steal songs or misrepresent the fact that he somehow owns the publishing or has owns a company that owns the rights to some of Tupac's songs. I'm telling you here today, as I surely talk to you, it is 100% positively not true. It is a lie, and it is a blatant lie, because he doubled and tripled down. I wanted him to do that. Everything that I've done up until this point has been strategic to get him to reveal his hand. Which tells you what? I'm a little bit smarter than he is. Right? Silence is golden. But guess what? He needs content, because he ain't really got nothing else to go on. Peep the move now. We're going to go to, let's go to Blasphemy. And I'm going to do one more after this. No, 2 more. Blasphemy, right? We go to Blasphemy, written by Machiavelli, Tyrone Rice, Ideal Joe, published by Joshua's Dream, Songs of Universal, Heard 'em Bad Music, ASCAP. Then we come again. Big Simon Says / WB Corp. Blasphemy, right? Blasphemy, right? Is Blasphemy on that list that Reggie got? No. Because Reggie does not own Big Simon Says. He set up a bogus corporation, a bogus one-man entity corporation, naming himself the president, the registered agent, and everything else that had to do with it, right? As a matter of fact, he told you in the video, he didn't even pay the state taxes, which is like $800 a year. He couldn't even pay that money. So the corporation got suspended. But then he told you, oh, all I got to do is pay that and I'm back in the good. No, you don't. He's lying. You're not back in the good. The paperwork that he's got, he showed you guys, the ink that came out of the printer, it ain't even worth the ink printed on it. You need to know that for a fact, right? Look on the list. Is Blasphemy on that list? These songs right here that I'm showing you are currently making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. In totality, millions of dollars a year, right? And Reggie told you he ain't got no money from it. He told you, oh, I'm glad Snoop and them know about it now because they know about it. So when I submit my paperwork, submit that paperwork. And Snoop, I hope you watching this. He ain't got a dime coming. You ain't got nothing coming. Let's be clear. You didn't have nothing coming from Wide Awake. No. You didn't have nothing coming from E1. No. They don't respect you. You're not a respectable individual in this music business, man. Stop with that, man. I told you he never ran Death Row. Y'all was like, well, you know, Suge let him run the day-to-day. No, Suge told him what to do. But he told him what to do through Michelle A. Daz told y'all that. Y'all say, well, no, Daz is a multi-platinum producer. The top generating money earner over at Death Row. His sound and Dr. Dre basically made the company what it was. But y'all don't believe him. Y'all believe Reggie Wright. Okay, keep believing him. But right now he's being exposed. So how intelligent does that make you look? You got to ask yourself that question, man. Right. Blasphemy not on the list. Let's move on. Life of an Outlaw. Written by E.D.I. Castro, Young Noble, Napoleon. What's up, Napoleon? And Big D. Check this out. Published by Joshua Dreams, Songs of Universal. BMI. Big Simon Says Publishing. Woo. Right? Once again, Warner Brothers Music Corp. ASCAP. Right? This is so sad. But like I said, I've been strategic in the way that I lay things out. And Reggie revealed to you everything. He showed you the bogus paperwork. He showed you that bogus list that he claimed to own those songs on that list. He doesn't, y'all. Let me tell you something. If I own that many Tupac songs on the list and I had the right to do that, you think I ain't going to send that information into Warner Brothers, Universal, and ASCAP so I can start being paid royalties on the songs that I own? Why hasn't he done that? Because he doesn't own it, right? And we all know that Suge Knight is Big Simon Says Publishing. I showed you that he got the publishing deal, right? We all know that, right? And so when you deal with the actual facts of the matter, it's actually sad that that I have to reveal this to you, you know, along with the information that Reggie has shown you. I showed you that this corporation right here, in which has Suge's fiance, Toy Lynn Kelly, under it, Teddy Riley over at the top of it, right? You got to understand, this was the actual real corporation. That's why I showed you this information first. Why did I do that? Because I knew Reggie would try to come and show you this. And then once he came and showed you that, right, I would do another video, right, which is this one. And this is the video of all videos to show you that he's been lying. He can't come back after this because now you know. All you got to do is look on back of Machiavelli. It shows you executive produced by Simon. Who was the executive producer of Machiavelli? Suge. But he goes by Simon. Ask Napoleon. Ask Danny Boy. Right? If I'm lying. Yeah, absolutely. You know, as a matter of fact, there's a couple videos out there with them people saying it. Remember the Snoop Dogg diss song? I think it was called Pimp Slap. Snoop said something about Simon in there. He called him Simon. Remember that? Go check it out, y'all. Yeah. These are facts. And so I leave you with this. There was another thing said in regards to my music, in regards to being a platinum songwriter. Dude, you don't get these plaques right here with the RIAA certification, Recording Industry Association of America. You don't get that if you didn't do what you said you did. But more importantly, once again, John had made reference to, they wanted to hear the song that I was on with Tupac, right? With me on it, right? Remember, I told you guys that the song was recorded. It was my song first, me and Grandmaster Melly Mel from Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, who's a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, who's in the Smithsonian Institute, who's also in the Copyright Library of Congress for like one of the most important songs, the message in hip hop history. It was me and his song first, right? And then Tupac recorded on it, right? It was his vocals on there, you know, on my song, on my track. Then he recorded on there by himself. It was by himself, right? So in the music business, your publishing carries over anybody who uses your music, right? So I was embedded in that song in the beginning before Tupac even rapped on it. So if it wasn't for it being my song and created for me, you would have never got One Day at a Time. You would have never got the remix that Eminem did, because you would have never got the vocals, because there would have never been a bass a track instrumental for Tupac to even rap on. That's how that worked. But John would try to mislead you in thinking that it was something that he knew more than anybody else. John was an IT guy up at Death Row. He built websites. He didn't know about the intricacies of this music business. He got with Reggie, and Reggie fed him a bunch of lies, and they've been carrying on for the past 11 years. That's how that worked. But also, you can watch this video right here, right, of me going down to in Malibu, where they spread Tupac's ashes, and they had like the little celebration ceremony down to the beach down there. Listen to this video. And I have a version of the actual original, right? The track and Tupac's vocals with me rapping on it. How can I do that and not be copyright claimed? That's because I own the publishing and I own the copyright. Just like Simon Says, music publishing, but really in the real world, not in that world that Reggie Wright has created to get you to think that he's somebody who he's not, right? Also in this video right here, John heard the song already. He heard it. It just made him more jealous. He was like, man, you know how they do. You know what I mean? They don't want you to have nothing, no way. You know what I'm talking about, you know. So if it's anything that he possibly can say in regards to trying to discredit me, it's not happening, John. You've been over there listening to Reggie's lies. I know you're not that intelligent. And you know he lying. And you have not a 1 inch of muscle or a testicular fortitude to disassociate yourself with a known liar who lies to your face and to the YouTube subscribers that you have over there on Bomb First each and every day. So this video right here is the video from the Tupac Museum, right? In which I also play that track. Listen to it. I'm nice with mine, man. I'm nice with mine. Trust me when I tell you that. Another thing, they tried to show you my music. Thanks for the promo, boys. I appreciate that, right? You can go listen to it. It's nice. Some good music, man. Period. But let me bring you up on some game right here. And I want you to understand what I'm about to tell you, right? So he was talking about, so what have you done? So what have you doing? And so on and so forth, right? But let me show you this. You see this award right here? This award right here I won. It was the 10th annual Los Angeles Music Award, right? For outstanding performance of a hip hop artist, right? I won it twice. LA Music Award. This time right here, I beat out the Black Eyed Peas and they were signed to Sony. And I was independent, repping my own little label. That's how good my music is. Period. Right? And then I'll show you this. As a matter of fact, I'll show you this. You see this award right here? This one on the bottom right here? That was the second time I won it. Best hip hop and R&B artist in that realm, right? For the LA Music Awards in all of Los Angeles at that particular time. I actually have a video of me accepting the award.
What up, what up, what up? Hey, yo, let's liven it up. I know everybody going to the Key Club, but first of all, I like to thank God, man, because without him, I wouldn't even be here, man. If you knew my history, you would agree with me. But first of all, I like to thank Al, man, yo, for just representing, man, and loving hip-hop and representing it like it's supposed to be representing. All the other artists, all the other performers here this evening, yo, I love all of y'all, man. Keep it up. Yo, record companies only market and promote records. We make the records. So keep that in mind, man. And I'd like to thank everybody, my partner, Jeeve, Jared, Hypnagogia, and everybody else that came out tonight and supported y'all. And if anybody I forgot, blame it on my mind, not my heart, y'all.
Stop playing with me. The plaques on the wall, oh man, they didn't like that. They didn't like that at all. So to try to discredit me, they will tell you lies. But before I leave, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to give you one more song from I'm going to go with Crazy, because that's what they all at Bomb first. They're crazy. Written by Machiavelli, Big D, Badass. What up, Big D? Rest in peace, Badass. Joshua's Dream, Songs of Universal, BMI. Once again, Big Simon Says Publishing. Not that bogus company Reggie set up, but the real one, right? / Warner Brothers Music Corp. Like I told you, they gave him the publishing deal, Suge the publishing deal. Ask Reggie once again, did he get a publishing deal with Warner Brothers? He told you he ain't made no money. That ought to be revealing enough to you that he lying. Because right now, Big Simon Says Music Publishing is making money as I speak. Record sales, streams, all of that, right? One more thing. Go over there to the list that I showed you earlier. Well, let me put it up again. Is Crazy on that list? It's not, right? Right. Once again, Daz told y'all that Reggie Wright set up a bogus publishing company, and he called it Daz Dillinger Publishing.
So let's get into that, cause Reggie Wright, man, he done said a lot of things. Like I say, he came at me, but I noticed when I first started picking up on what he was doing, he was saying a lot of stuff about you, Snoop, Corrupt, and so on and so forth. So when you just talked about the publishing aspect of what that was, are you talking about that Simon Says thing he keep talking about?
Yeah, he was trying to steal some publishing with Simon Says, but you know what I'm saying? We caught his hand in the cookie jar because Reggie Wright ain't wrote no motherfucking raps.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Reggie did that. You think Daz gonna come out and say that Reggie did something that he know that he couldn't prove that Reggie did? And then Reggie talked about, oh, keep on talking, Daz. Keep on talking. Reggie call y'all bluff every day and y'all fall for it. That's the sad part. That's the really, truly, honestly sad part. You've been manipulated and lied to. You know, you like the girl who just been lied to and she just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do because I love him. You know, I love Bomb first. I can't, you know. Right. But let me tell you what you do, right? They say if you knew better, you do better, right? Now you know. It's time to go, right? Straight Game TV. You know what I mean? And like I said, once again, I'm going to give you nothing but the facts. One more thing, because Reggie's friend over there, John, let's do this one for him. Tupac wrote the song. Once again, let's get into this one. White Man's World, right? Written by Machiavelli and Big D. Published by Joshua's Dreams and Songs of Universal, BMI. Who's that again? Oh, Big Simon Says Publishing / Warner Brothers Music Corp. ASCAP, right? Big Daryl Harper. What up, Daryl? Right? Check this out. When you understand what I'm saying to you, go over there and check and see on that list if White Man's World is on that list of the company, or should I say of the bogus entity that Reggie set up that he says he owns. Is White Man's World on that list? Nope. You know why? Because Reggie doesn't own the company. He never did. Suge is Big Simon. Executive produced by Big Simon. You see it on back of the Machiavelli album. And you know, as I make this video, man, I gotta say, man, it is so sad. It is so sad that this guy did this, you know, and had to be exposed like this. But like I said, everything that I've done has been strategic, right? And remember, sometimes you got to act like you don't know to find out what you need to know. Your boy DELRAY, straight game.